Hi, I'm Katie Williams, Technical Manager for Dengie Horse Feeds. Today I'm going to share with you my 5 top reasons that Dengie chopped fibre feeds can help you in the fight against gastric ulcers. So here are my 5 reasons that Dengie Alfalfa can help in the fight against gastric ulcers. Number 1, alfalfa is a natural buffer. It's abundant in calcium, containing around 50% more than grass forages. And it's this calcium content that enables the alfalfa to buffer acidity more effectively in the digestive system. Researchers suggest that around 200 grams, which is a good double handful, in each feed will counteract the acidity produced by cereals. And if you want maximum buffering potential, then a product from the Dengie Alpha range will help. Number 2, more chew time equals more saliva production. We estimate that chopped fibre feeds, such as Alpha A, take around 3 times as long to chew as the equivalent weight of pellets or mix. And it's that increased chew time that results in more saliva production. And as well, you get better digestion of the feed. So there's another reason to add it. But it's the bicarbonate in the saliva that actually acts as a natural buffer to acidity in the digestive system. So it's as literal as more chew time equals more saliva, which equals more bicarbonate. And that's one of the strategies we have in helping the horse to regulate acidity, which reduces the risk of ulcers. Any of the Alpha A range or performance fibre can be used to do this. Number 3, a convenient way to stop acid splash. It's actually recommended not to exercise horses on an empty stomach anymore. And that's simply because there's nothing there to stop the acidic contents of the stomach from splashing around when the horse moves. So again, if we use that good double handful, around 200 grams of a chopped fibre around 20 minutes before exercise, it will form a fibrous mat in the stomach, and that helps to stop the splash when the horse actually moves. Number 4, omeprazole has been shown to reduce calcium absorption in humans, and omeprazole is the drug used to treat gastric ulcers. And we've got the preliminary work now starting to show that the same effect may well happen in horses too. Whether it contributes to an increased risk of bone fractures due to bone demineralization, that's yet to be confirmed, but it's certainly worth providing additional calcium in the ration as another risk reduction strategy. The calcium in alfalfa is highly bioavailable. That's because it's coming from a plant source and not an inorganic source from the ground, such as limestone flour. It means it's easier for the horse to absorb, and therefore you're getting a better return on the investment from the calcium that you're actually adding to the ration. And we know that just 1 scoop of Dengie Alpha Original would provide a 500 kilo horse in work with around 1/5 of their daily calcium requirement. The scoop is about 400 grams. So if you can do a good couple of scoops a day, you're going to be making a really significant contribution to the horse's calcium requirement. And number 5, alfalfa is a source of energy, but with a much lower level of starch than the equivalent cereal-based feeds. So for example, if we add oil to Alpha A, we get Dengie Alpha oil, which would have an energy level of around 12.5 megajoules, which is comparable to many cereal-based racing rations. But it has around 5 to 10 times less starch. And that's because the alfalfa as a plant, although it's photosynthesizing and making sugar, which it then stores as starch, just as other plants do, it actually moves that starch to its roots, and that's where it stores it. So the bits from above ground, such as the leaves and the stalk that we feed to horses, are actually very low in starch, but they do provide all the other useful nutrients, things like the protein and minerals. And it is important because keeping starch is one of the key strategies we have for finding that balance between health, condition, and performance. So those are my 5 pieces of advice. If you would like more information, please don't hesitate to get in touch or visit our website. So I hope you found that interesting. If you'd like to discuss anything in more detail or would like details of the papers themselves, where the research has come from, don't hesitate to get in touch. Many thanks.